ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple racks, watch his ass get thicker. Tricking on licking, I'm looking at your nigga. If it's money right, you can eat it like a sticker. I ain't got time for you fake ass hoes. Talking all loud and I'm fake ass clothes. Fake ass shoes and that fake ass hoe. I'm the realest bitch ever see snake ass hoes. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up. It's your Miami and I can't with my straight up. Tired ass hoes in my page.
Continue on Arizona 260 East for 1 mile.
Okay, I got danced on 3 times. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. It is the first of the month of June, y'all. Right? Hear me out. It's 3 things going on. It's the June 1st. Number 2 is Black Music Month. Woohoo! Number 3, it's Pride Month. Woo! Okay. So basically, I am going to Arizona and Las Vegas. Arizona was the main trip, and then I just added Las Vegas because I wanted to go to the Magic Mike show for some time now, and I'm finally going. I'm excited. One thing I'm happy about that I did is that I woke up and I looked at the weather. I'm glad that I forgoed getting a wig to go out there. Absolutely not. They're already in the hundreds. And then the fact that I even looked out there, I threw my sunscreen in my bag so quick, I'm not getting sunburned again. I'm prepared for the sun exposure, because absolutely not. But I am excited to have the time of my life in Arizona. Very excited. Like, I've booked so many things. ATV riding, of course, but I got the hot air balloon ride. What else? Spa, try the foods out there. I am excited. And we are at my highest level of drip for summer. So I'm excited. I got the outfits. I always got the fits, but this trip, I got the fits. Let's go. So yeah, my flight is at like 6:35. It's mad early. Yeah, gotta do a couple of things. So excited. Up and away again, just nationally, within national borders. Very excited. Okay, see y'all later. Hi everyone, this is day 1 of Arizona. Well, officially day 1 is over, but this is day 1 of Arizona. It was very fun. This is the first time in which, when I went on a trip, that I'm doing something the day I land. That's great. Because usually, like, I be chilling and I just want to like sit and just relax and shake off the jet lag. But because it's only like Arizona's only 3 hours behind from New York City, it was easy to just like jump in and like get off the plane, get the car, get the rental, and go ATV riding in Sedona, Arizona. So that part was like really cool. There's a lot of cool things like I learned here that like on the rental side, Enterprise will forfeit the deposit if you pick up your car and drop it off within the time that you'll be here. So like for example, I'm here from June 1st to 5th. So I'm picking up the rental on June 1st, and when I return it on June 5th, which is the start and the end of my trip, they'll forego the deposit. So that part was really cool. And then trying to pick up the cars was nice. I was able to see all of the cars I was able to pick with the class that I chose, so that was really cool. Yeah, and then ATV riding was a little bit rougher. So the ATV vehicles, they are bigger. I've only been ATV riding internationally, so to kind of like ATV ride in the US was so different, because like the ATV vehicles are way bigger So that part was like, whoa, it was way bigger. And then I actually felt like my hand cramp and like felt the blisters and stuff. Like when I went ATV riding internationally, I didn't feel it until like probably like the next day. So I was like, okay. But going to see like the whole canyon and stuff in Sedona, it was really nice. I liked the, I took like a couple of pictures and stuff. On this trip, it seems like I have forgotten like very little things that are important that I needed. So like I bought my camera, but I forgot my lenses at home. And I'm just like, then I forgot my brush to brush my hair in terms of like, well, to brush my waves, like when I wash my hair again. So I'm like, damn. I had to make a Target run because I sat here for my toothbrush at home. So had to give me toothbrush and toothpaste. Like everything's just all over the place. Ooh. Do y'all see the cat suit? Like, listen. Wow. Oh my God, this looks so good. I'm very fascinated by this cat suit. Like, she ate. Wow. Like, body tea. Okay. Body tea. Oh, wait, Lena. Body tea in this. Okay, let me go. I gotta go. Okay, body tea. That's all I want to say. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all. Beyonce snapped with this cat suit, cause what? Okay. Eating. Nails by Claws by Lee. Oh my God, this cat suit eats. Hi, this is day 2 of Arizona. So I'm not dressed because I finished my activity for the day. I went hot air balloon riding and it was very fun. Very excited. I met new people. Excited. It wasn't as hot today, which is really good. I was dressed to the nines. Loved it. I had this like blue cat suit workout. One thing Beyonce did with her Ivy Park collection, she made sure she gave us some fire cat suits. I will say that. But yeah, I went hot air balloon riding. It was like major fun. It was quicker than I thought it was. Or at least it felt quicker. And it's a nice experience that I have now crossed off my bucket list. Excited. Ooh, do y'all see me? Oh, I look buttery. Like, listen. Yellow is not one of my favorite colors for no reason. Cause baby, glowing. I'm always hiding behind the camera. Hi y'all. Do y'all see me? Happy birthday!
I'm sorry. Come on, y'all. We gotta take cheers.
Oh my God. Okay.
Y'all ready? It's going off.
1, 2, 3. Day 4 of Arizona. It was very exciting. I went to the spa, the Phoenician Spa to be exact, and I took public transportation today in Arizona. A little ghetto. just a little bit ghetto. Worse than New Jersey Transit. Yeah. Just interesting. Very interesting. But the spa was really fun. It was okay. Very limited kind of like space where to go. I saw like all the amenities on the website, but like going there, I mean, I didn't go too far outside of the entrance and where the rooftop pool was. I didn't go like really much outside of that building, but like there were other spots, but I don't know, I didn't like walk around too much, so that was interesting. But day 4, pretty chill. Tomorrow's day 5. Honestly, I'm not doing anything for day 5. I just want to relax and I just want to chill. And I just want to be excited to buy my... What is it? No, not buy anything. I just want to be excited to take the plane over to Las Vegas and finish out the rest of my trip. See y'all later. Las Vegas. Today is the day I'm going to see the Magic Mike show. Excited. I'm gonna get ready in like 15 minutes. I can go get my makeup done because I don't have enough confidence to do my own makeup. Yeah, and I didn't bring any of my materials. So, yeah, found a makeup artist. I like her work. I think her name is Jada on the beat. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Like the original outfit that I had, it was supposed to be like the white shirt with the blue jean tie-up pants that I wore for the Meg Thee Stallion concert. But like, I really like my yellow pants a lot because it just screams like summer a little bit better than the jean pants. So I'm gonna wear that with just the different shirt. Very excited. I'm very excited to see this show. It's lit. I'm a baddie. I did a bit like, oh my god, do y'all see this? Hold on, close my lid. Exciting. Gotta show you my other hand too. Hold on. Okay, let me show y'all the Airbnb. Hold on. So I had to like fix some things back, but it's pretty nice. We're not gonna go too far over there in the corner because I kind of like got things ready, but you get the point. It's pretty nice. Like, it's not really, and then there's a mirror above my bed. I am still working on how I feel about this. I don't like sleeping with, well, I know you're not supposed to sleep with like mirrors in front of you, like facing you. So that I do know, but like now a mirror above me, I don't know. It's kind of scary. But, and then the bathroom, it's okay. I like it. The view is pretty nice. And yeah, the whole, it's like a 3-story kind of building thing going on. So like this is one of the buildings and those are the other 2 buildings. And then I already showed y'all like the balcony and stuff. So this is nice. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck is hot over here. Yeah, but it's nice. I like it.
Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. He's acting like they running shit they really ran through. I spent that 500 before I ever trapped you. They thought I was gonna fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. So many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. She make you pee, rich, get you both. Gave the Bentley to valet and let that try to boat. Let me pop off, leave the club sloppy.
I am super pretty. She killed this beat. Y'all, do y'all see the, wow, I am show ready. Oh my god. So excited. Finally here, finally going to the show. Ooh. You turn to the right. I'm ready. Oh my god, I am so pretty. And the girlie, she did such a good like job on my makeup. Oh my, shit was blast. Like, I got danced on 4 times, I think. It was the, oh, okay, wait. It was 1, 2. I think it was like 3 times. Okay, I got danced on 3 times, but I danced with one of the other dudes the 4th time, and he was from Brooklyn. I knew it too, because every time there's a special, how I know people from New York, and like it's their turn to perform. They usually perform with the Yankee hat, and I'm like, man, I know your ass from New York. Where you from? So, but it was so cool. Like, the show was well worth it, and I took like photos with the guys, and they were really nice. We had like a really good conversation. The show, beautiful. The dancing, listen, y'all know me, I love a man who can dance, and let me tell y'all, some good dancers. The whole like show and the performance, amazing. Listen, best show ever. There are like rumors that it's supposed to come over to New York City, so hope they make it to the East Coast. But the show itself, perfection, chef's kiss. Loved it, in love with it. Like, I'm glad I went. I had so much fun. All right, I gotta go because gotta pack. Hey y'all, so day 1 of Arizona, which was landing day, really fun, very seamless. That was the best enterprise I've essentially booked the car through. Love it. You know, every state is different in terms of their, the fine print in terms of like renting their car and stuff. So very seamless. Like I said, you can book the car for the actual duration of your stay, which overrides the the deposit. So that was fun. Coming out of the garage, it splits off into like 2 ways. And I went into the car return, so just had to be mindful of that and like go back out the correct way. So that was fun. So basically I did a 2-hour drive out to Sedona, Arizona, to go ATV riding. Really enjoyed ATV riding. It was about 3 hours and 30 minutes. Like I told y'all, the the ATVs were bigger than what I was used to. But also what threw me off about that place that I booked, great place, but the $500 deposit, like, and I look like it's not it's on the website, but it's like kind of like hidden, so it's like you kind of gotta like really like look through that website. And then when I got my emails, even my confirmation email, I looked back too. I didn't see like, oh, $500 deposit. It wasn't until the reminder email like, hey, your reservation's coming up, and it was like, remember, it's a $500 deposit. So it's like, yeah, kind of playing hide and seek with that $500 deposit. Which also begs the question, what the hell are y'all doing to the ATVs that they're charging a deposit now in Arizona? So that, yeah. And then driving there was interesting because there are roads in Arizona, especially knowing that you're going on a hill and it's elevated. I couldn't even tell that I was elevated. It'll just be like, elevation, you're at 4,000 feet, or you're here, because it's just like the roads are just completely flat, although you're going up on a hill. So that part was cool. It wasn't humid as much in Arizona, but it was hot, so that was cool. Then for what I wore, I didn't really care what I was going to wear essentially for ATV riding, because I knew we were going through the West Sedona Canyon, a lot of dust, didn't have time for it. So I was like, boom, we gonna move. They did like a little practice run to see how you work with ATVs, which is great. I was like, okay. And then you can either ride in a van over to the spot for y'all to start the ATV riding, or you can like drive your car there which is better, so you don't have to wait for them to drive you back. I drove the car there. I rented a Kia Soul. Y'all know me, riding style. It was really fun. But when I got there, I noticed I'm quiet when I'm on vacation, or I'm quiet on trips. Not a bad thing. It's just like I spend all my time talking at home. Sometimes I just want to shut the fuck up and look at the view. Like, and when I got to the ATV place, the dude is like, oh, like I was looking for something. Like I told y'all, I forgot my lenses at home. I was like, what the hell? I forgot like little things at home that I needed, so that was interesting. And then I was like looking for things in the car, because remember, I'm just coming from the airport. I just threw my bags in the car and then I drove over. Cool. And then he was just like I hope I'm not bothering you or anything. I was like, you're fine, you're definitely fine. You are okay. Like, you're safe. And then he was just like it. I noticed that when I'm on vacation, people tend to like take my silence as I'm not having a good time. Because also when I was like doing the ATV riding, I was pretty much quiet. I picked the ATV right behind the tour guide because it was a lot of groups, and I was like, either I'm first or I'm gonna be last. And I was like, I'd rather be first so I can keep up and lead the way. So but he like asked me throughout the trip, like, are you okay? Like, I was like, I'm good. I'm just looking at the scenery. I'm enjoying what's going on. I'm enjoying my experience. So yeah, something I noticed when I'm on trips, my quietness tends to throw people off, like I'm not having a good time. It's like, no, it's like, I just want to chill and be quiet. But day one, a blast. And then getting to the residential area in which I booked the Airbnb. So I was like within the Arizona State University, like college town. It was kind of confusing finding parking because it's like a bunch of, what is it? It's like a bunch of apartments. It's the residential area, and then it's like in between houses. So it's like, I'm like, okay, can I park here? Like, I don't want to wake up and someone towed the damn car. Then when like trying to find parking over there, I was kind of scared because I was like, it doesn't look like parking. And then I got nervous trying to like put, what is it called? Park the car like on the side where I was able to park, because I was just like, okay, it's mad hot. I hope the sun doesn't melt the tires. Don't judge me. Arizona's really hot, so I was kind of nervous. But yeah, an Airbnb, really nice. I didn't get to take videos of it, but it was nice. I was definitely a walk away from things. It was some cool restaurants and stuff around there. So day one, seamless. Loved it. Honestly, beautiful. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10, no notes. Okay, so for day two, I went hot air ballooning in Phoenix, Arizona. I was only like a 20-minute drive away, and we had to be there by 4:15 a.m. But it was cool. The car was still there when I came out. I wore the blue Ivy Park catsuit. Stunning body tee, you know. I loved it. Everything started on time. Got there at 4:15. We all signed up. First and foremost, mad black folks in there. You know, black people, positive, y'all. I mean that positively. I saw so many like black folks in there. I was just so happy. I was just like, yay. It was different like age ranges and stuff. Really cool. Got there at like 4:15. We checked in. We all checked in. We signed in. What is it? It took us, I think we left by like 5, and all of us left, like, and they put us in like different vans. So with hot air balloon riding, it's like not just you, like, because it's 2 sides to the hot air balloon, so it has to balance out. So I was attached to a group, 2 groups. It was with us. It was 7 on one side and then 7 of us on the other. I think only about 14 people can be in that hot air balloon ride. So cool. But yeah, got there at 4:15. Check this. It took about like 20 to about 30 minutes to get us all checked in. We got into the vans at about like 5. We drove over to the first site, but it wasn't enough wind, and then they drove us to the second site, and then they all set up. It was so awesome, so cool. It was cold, so I was very happy when we got into the hot air balloon, and the fucking, what's it called, the heat was on, and I was like, thank God. I met a group out there, and it was the birthday girls group. It was so much fun. There was so much fun. It was from like everywhere, and we got to like chat, we got to talk. I had so much fun with them. Like, they were awesome. And they invited me to like Waffle House because we finished at like 6:49 a.m. I was like, wow. I don't know, I expected it to be there all day in my head, but it was like really a short morning. So that was interesting. The sunset hot air balloon ride tour is only available within the cooler months, not the hotter months, because yeah. Also, going to Arizona the first week of June, everybody was like, I came at like a good time. That seemed like that was the last week before it got extremely hot. So, and I noticed that when it gets extremely hot out there, they start canceling things because it's too hot to, like, ATV riding. When I came back, the girl had moved the party the next day to like earlier in the day to like 8 a.m. because it's like 1 o'clock. It was like a heat advice. It was gonna be a heat advisory. So that's something I noticed. But yeah, hot air balloon riding, really fun. We got snacks and stuff. I think it costs, so you reserve it and then you pay for the ride afterward. So it was about $200 for the ride. And then me and the new group that I met, we went to Waffle House. So much fun. Like, we talked about a lot out there. Like, it was so much fun. Like, it was great. They were good vibes, good energy. And then even to the point where like the birthday girl and them, they invited me to her birthday dinner. I was like, this is lit. So I got invited to the birthday dinner, y'all. Oh, loved it. So the birthday dinner, really fun. We went to this restaurant called CALA. I hope I'm saying it right. CALA. I'm gonna say it like that. The aesthetics was nice. It wasn't a lot of food options on the menu, and then some of them like came in like group size. There was like one portion of the menu that came in group size. I was like, damn. And it was a Mediterranean restaurant, and I haven't like really had Mediterranean food like that. So some of the dishes and stuff, I was like, that's the first. So I was like, okay. And then I ended up ordering like a pie pizza for me. It was pretty good. The restaurant took like really long it took about an hour to get our food. So we were like waiting there for a bit. The mocktails were good. We did the happy birthday celebration thing for the birthday girl. So it's cool. Everybody looks so nice. Listen, I had so much fun with that group. Like I can't like stress it enough. They were so much fun. Yeah, and also they were content creators as well. So I was like, okay, yay, I would like minds. And then I think also I struggled to find parking. I was scared finding parking there because it's like a residential area there too, mixed in what seems like a whole like a hot spot for like clubs and stuff. So it's like the signs tell you that there's public parking on the other side, and then it's like I was looking for that, and then I didn't really see it. And then again, I don't want to park in someone's residential area and then someone calls and get the car towed. I don't have time for that. So but I ended up finding like a park, and then the public parking was a little bit too far from the restaurant. Like that shit was like 3 blocks walk, like what, 4 rows over me. So but I ended up finding like a parking spot closest to the restaurant, right in front of the restaurant actually. So that was good. There was valet parking too, but it just made no sense if I see all these parking spots. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, like the vibes was great, the food was good, and the people were great. That was pretty much my day too. Like not really much to it. So I messed up and said day 4 was the Venetian Spa. It actually wasn't. Day 3 was the Venetian Spa. Day 4 was the Japanese Friendship Garden, or the day I really wasn't planning on doing anything. So the Venetian Spa, it wasn't too bad. It was nice, calm, and relaxing. I just got bored. Because it's like I said, we're kind of like confined. We were kind of confined to like that one building. Like you can go outside to the other parts of the resort. But that's what I found interesting, is because when I looked online, it's like you have all these amenities and these things, and I'm seeing it on TikTok. So I was like, where is the rest of these places? Like, so it's like, it's clearly there, but it was just confusing. So the massage was good. The amenities that we have were great. The hot tub was cool. The food was good. My only critique about that restaurant that's on the rooftop, there's no like indication, like there's no physical restaurant front there that you can like walk to. The staff walks up to you and gives you the menu and asks you like, what do you want, yada yada yada. But it's like I like a recognizable restaurant. Like it's a recognized restaurant front. So it's like I see where I am, because I was sitting before I even went outside to the pool, because there's tables inside for you to get your order taken too, but staff didn't like come inside because everybody was sitting outside, but as a person who wanted to like sit inside, so it was like confusing there. So I was like, okay. But the Phoenician Spa was cool. Like I told you, I also took public transportation out there. Let me tell you something. Is public transportation out there? When I was coming back from the Phoenician Spa, I got on, I think, the 50 bus or something. Mind you, they have an app, but they also had tap pay, but tap pay wasn't working. So it was like, me, you know, I could pay my life away. But I told the driver, I was like, oh, hold on, I got on the bus. I was like, oh, give me a minute, I'm gonna pay for it. That man sat that bus there until I paid for it. Regional differences. Because with New York, when you tell a bus driver, oh, hold on, I'll end up paying for it, they don't leave the bus there. They close the doors and they start the bus. And then you just come up and you pay for it. So when like he waited for me to just sat the bus there, I said, okay. And then their fare out there is like $2 for the bus. So that part was pretty cool. I was like, New York City's at $2.90. So day 4 was the Japanese Friendship Garden. Like I said, day 4 I really wasn't gonna do much, honestly, because I was like, I don't really care to do anything. But the Japanese garden was like a 12-minute walk away, and then I had breakfast or brunch at this spot called like Sugar Ma something. It's Sugar something. So I feel like I'm also getting it mixed up with the black-owned business out there called Sugar Jam, but it was like something. It was a nice brunch spot. It was pretty cool. Looked like one of those groovy 70s restaurant with just like mad pop of color. The food was good, and then I walked over to what did I walk over to? I walked over to the Japanese Friendship Garden. It was very peaceful. There's not much to do there. You can walk around, you can see the garden, you see the koi fish. So that was pretty cool. And then you can see like the waterfalls that they kind of have there. It's not too big. So, and it's like behind also a residential area. So it's like if you live there, you live in the backside of the building, you can see it. That's your view. So it was nice. And they have like 2 set times. So 8 to 12 it's open, and then it closes, and then it opens up again at like 5 to something. So I definitely saw that on like Google, and the lady had mentioned it. Also, they're very student friendly. Like when I got there, the lady like was asking me, she was like, oh, do you have a student ID or something? Like the discounts there, they'll be playing. They make sure you get your discounts. But the Japanese Friendship Garden, it was nice. It was pretty cool. So after the Japanese Friendship Garden, I went to this place called Ver. Is it Ver? Oh, it's called something else, but it was like another like 12-minute walk. Because at that point I was hungry. The place it was nice. I didn't have a reservation though, but hey, I was one person, so they was able to accommodate me. The food was pretty good. The food out there was actually really good. I didn't really go too many like restaurants and stuff. I just kind of like, you know, did the normal things I was like used to, because I was more so there just to like, you know, rest and relax. But I went to like a couple of like their restaurants out there, and they were like pretty good, so it was not too bad. And then I also learned that they thought about moving Hollywood to Arizona. And I was like, I'm always hearing that Hollywood was almost about to get moved somewhere, because Hollywood was originally in New York, and they moved it over to Cali because it was nicer weather. And then just to find out, it's like it almost moved here, it almost moved there. And it's like even when I was going from like Arizona to Las Vegas, even when I've been to Cali before, I was just like, you can almost tell that Hollywood was supposed to like be here, because the way it's modeled in the way that looks similar to like Cali, it was interesting. Like when I walked to this one part next to the Airbnb that I was in, like I was like, oh, it was like that you know those famous pictures that they take in Cali? I don't know if it's like it's in Crenshaw or it's something, but it's those nice palm trees that's like lined up, and like you get to take the pictures in the street like they usually do. I saw something similar in Arizona, so it was just like it's interesting what going through states and learning what almost could have been, especially for the West Coast. But yeah, so leaving Arizona, leaving day to landing day to Las Vegas. I stayed in as usual. I was already packed up and stuff, but this was also a very stressful day because New York Comic-Con tickets was dropping, so I had to make sure I got that. But landing day, getting to the airport, chill. Just had to wait a little bit for my flight. Nothing really got changed. Got on my flight for Las Vegas. My first day, first day in Las Vegas, overwhelming. If I had to explain it, very overwhelming. I went to Las Vegas before, back in like 2019. I wasn't a fan of it. When I landed, the strips stank. I was like, nah. The smell was worse in New York. I was like, interesting. And then it's like, Las Vegas is known for like mostly like, of course, gambling, drinking, smoking, partying, have a good time. It's known for other things, but it's like for me, I don't do those three things. And then I really don't know what there is to do outside of Las Vegas. But also, like, I pretty much just went to Las Vegas for the Magic Mike show. So with me, I was like rethinking my trip, and I was like, damn, well, I should have shortened this so I didn't feel like I had like an extra day to like waste. If that makes sense. But yeah, first day I took public transportation in Las Vegas because I took it to the Strip. So public transportation was better than Arizona, but then it's like I don't want to give it too much of a good review because I also just took the bus to the Las Vegas Strip, so I would expect transportation to be good on that front getting there. But I didn't really like I don't know how transportation worked outside of that popular concentrated area. It was pretty cool. I was gonna walk there. I was in the midst of walking there, but then I saw the bus, and the sun in Las Vegas was beaming down on me. Absolutely, I said, wow. Humid too. But I went to Caesar's Palace just to like walk around and see. I had this place called like Bobby's Burgers, really good. It was like a less greasy version of Five Guys, so that was good. I tried Cheesecake Factory out there, and then where else did I go? I think that was pretty much it. I ended up just walking all the way back to the Airbnb. It was a 32-minute walk, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna walk back. I don't know, just Las Vegas was interesting is what I'm gonna say. So day 2 of my time in Las Vegas was the Magic Mike show, and very excited. My spirits definitely picked up the second day just because it's like this is the day that I actually plan to do something. I was a big fan of the Magic Mike movies, 1 and 2. 3, although it explains how we got the show, but 1 and 2 are my faves. 1 is my favorite. Okay, of course 1 is the foundation. 2 is definitely better. 2 is better. But yeah, so I ended up getting my makeup done. I found the makeup artist in Las Vegas, I think 3 months prior to the time I was going to on this trip, and I saw that she did really great work, and I was like, okay. And then I booked an appointment with her. She was really awesome. She's from Compton, and she was really cool, and she moved out to Las Vegas, and I was just like asking her like, what do they do? I was like, it's so hot, like what the hell do y'all do out here? Like it's like just stay in the crib. I'm like, I know that, but like, oh my god. So we had great conversations. It was pretty much fun. Also what I noticed is that their buildings, 1 story. It wasn't only Las Vegas or Nevada, it was Arizona, just 1 story. Like the buildings only went like so high, and I was just like, I'm used to our skyscrapers, so you just look up and it's just like, whoa. But theirs is like I'm like, okay. And then some of their like the buildings I saw in Las Vegas, like there was a beauty supply store, and it was so interesting because it looks like a warehouse. And I was like, yeah, stores don't look like stores. Like, and then even with Arizona, some of their businesses were in the houses. I'm like, okay, this is it was interesting to note those differences. But she did a really great job on my makeup, loved it, and she sprayed my face like 3 times. When I tell you my makeup ain't moved that entire night, stayed completely still. I said, oh, period. Like, I booked my Magic Mike show for 10 o'clock. I did the front row seat, the couch, the love seat couch, because I'm trying to see everything, trying to be front facing, and I was like manifesting, kind of like getting as much showtime as possible from the guys. Like, I'm here to have a good time, okay? So, and then I bought the $75 meet and greet ticket, which everything came out to like I think $255. So front row seats, meet and greet ticket. I came there at 9 o'clock because I thought the meet and greet ticket would be before the show, but it's actually after the show. So I was just there an hour early, but they let you in by like 9:30. So because there's a showing before it, which is like 7 o'clock or 7:30, and the show goes on for about an hour and a half. So my show it started at 10 and it ended at 11:30. Cool. So the show, amazing. Like I said in the last video, I got 4 dances, 3 lap dances, and 1 like actual dance. Yeah. Oh my god. Listen, the dances was, and then I have the nails on, so now you can see me when I'm pointing to you, like you. It was this one dancer locked in with that man. But it was mad funny because he did this one performance, like I said, and he was wearing the Yankee hat, and I was like, this man is from New York. Like I said, I noticed when like New York performers are performing like elsewhere and they're representing that they're from New York, they usually wear the hat, the New York fitted, the whole New York fit, the hat, the Timbs, the Yankee, and then song. So it was like, so many things come together, and I was like, this man's from New York. So let me tell y'all, so that man, when it was time to do like the dances with the girls, he came over to me. I was like, yeah. You know, he come to his head. I was like, oh shit. And we started like dancing. And you know, I was like, you from New York? He's like, yeah. I was like, so I found out he was from Brooklyn. BK up. So he was a good dancer. And we was just like chatting it up. I know, like I saw on the website that it had put that Magic Mike show was supposed to be coming over to New York. So I was asking him about it. I was like, oh, if it comes over to New York, will you come back? And he was like, maybe. He was like, well, he said yeah, but it's like if it does come over. So it was really cool. He was nice, and I got a lap dance from him too. So I got a formal dance and a lap dance. He was pretty cool. The other 2 guys that I got the lap dances from, they were pretty cool, and they give you like fake money and stuff that you can like throw at the dudes and everything. Like, listen, I already told y'all, when I'm paying for something, I want to get bang for my buck, and I got bang for my buck and then some. Okay. One thing that surprised me about the Magic Mike show is just the diversity in the audience. It was interesting because it was predominantly white women in there, and then like us black folks, we were like few far and in between. One thing I did like about the Magic Mike show, it was very inclusive of the girls and the gays. It was one guy that made sure he, you know, danced up on the gays, made them feel like welcome and everything. It was so cool. So that was really nice. But yeah, it was predominantly white women. There was a lot of them. It was like so interesting. Like I thought, at least my expectations, thought it was going to be a little bit more diverse. So I was like, okay. But it's like coming down, I was like, interesting. So, and it was so funny because when I was playing the music and everything, I was bumping to everything. Even the dude that I danced with, he was like, I'm like, your energy. I said, because I noticed, like, man, I feeling the songs. They was playing so many songs. I was like, I know this. I know, and I'm jamming to the songs like But it was nice. So that surprised me, and then but it also worried me a bit too, because I was like, okay, I hope preferences and biases don't show up in this performance when they're picking the girls to dance too. Luckily, didn't as much, depending on which dancer you were chatting with. But yeah, didn't as much. So I was like, okay, like I said, inclusive of the girls and the gays, so that was cool. And then I think by the end of the show, so the person who oversees the show, okay, for my meet and greet, they give you like a pass. And then the person who oversees the show like come gets you after the show, so you can go upstairs and do the meet and greet. So Amber, she took us up. It was about 4 groups of girls. So it was me, another girl who was solo, a Russian girl group, and then it was a white woman. So there we go. So you go up there, you can use the bathroom first before like chatting with the dude. So we all just went to the bathroom because I was like, man, and mind you, I wore my glasses, so and given that my glasses sit on my face for it sat on my face for a hefty amount of time at the show. Like usually when I wear makeup, it like kind of like smears off some of the makeup. So just fixing that back, and then just talking to the guys was so much fun. Like I asked them, so it's not all of them who come out. It's like a designated 4 that's come out, chosen 4 that comes out, and it's different for every show. But the guys that we met, it was one from Atlanta, the other one was from Ohio. Ohio be hiding the good looking men. We know Texas got fine men, but Ohio hiding them. Do you hear me? Another one was from Oklahoma, and I think another one, I think he was from Spain or Italy, one of those countries. So I pretty much just asked them like, how did they hold up during the pandemic? Like asked them, like, I was just excited because it was like I want to know everything. Like, you know, I was trying to get into it. Like, what's practice looking like? Like, what y'all doing? Like, I like dancing. I enjoy dancing a lot. I love dancing. So it was like, and the show was really good. And I was just like, okay, like I had so many questions. So, but I asked them like, how did they navigate the pandemic? You know, I asked them how long they've been doing this, and it's just everything. It was just so much fun. And I ended up speaking one-on-one with the Atlanta dude, and he was really nice. All the dudes were really cool, really nice, and it was my turn to take the pictures. Listen, okay, everybody looks great. My makeup, whatever camera that person used, face was giving. Face was giving. Do you hear me? I loved it. The pictures came out great, and the person was taking like the pictures throughout, even while you were talking to them. It's a little bit distracting because like the flash like hits you, and it's like, damn. But also like, again, put on my New York mentality, because I was like, okay, we're the last show of the night, and it's pretty much going on, I think 11:45ish, 11:50. So I was like, I know folks want to go home. So pretty much just wrapped up our conversation, and that was it. That was definitely it. I do recommend that when you go to Las Vegas, Magic Mike is one of the shows that you go see. Also with the Magic Mike show, I pretty much had to realize I was an adult. I've never been to, the show is vulgar, not in a bad way, but it's just, this is my first time at this kind of show, so I had to switch my mentality to match the setting. and I realized, I was like, fuck, I'm an adult. Like, wow, because I was just sitting here like, and also it's because the age demographics, it's older women there too, it's like younger women, it's younger women too, but not many that I saw my age. It's a lot of like older women, so I was like, okay, interesting. Also, Tia Mori was at our show. I didn't know it until a woman had posted the same time slot as I did for the show, and was like, she was sitting behind Tia Mori. So I was like, wow, because it was crazy. Because the girl said this celebrity in the house. We was like, huh? Like, what? And she didn't want to tell us. It was fine. But yeah, when the woman had posted it, she was like, she was sitting behind Tia Mowry. So I was like, oh, Tia Mowry, okay. But yeah, that was pretty much the Magic Mike show, and that was my second day in Las Vegas. So overall, my trip, 10 out of 10. No notes. 10 out of 10 for Arizona. Some notes, some observations. Las Vegas, 4 out of 10. Las Vegas is my personal one, just because it's like, I'm not a fan of Las Vegas. Don't really like it. Not my thing. Not my speed. Just not a fan. Arizona, really good. It was really fun. Lots more to do. It's just also like Las Vegas, like I said, I don't know what there is to do outside of Las Vegas. Like, I've heard of like Reno, Nevada, but it's like, even then it's like, but Arizona, it was a great trip. This whole trip was great because it was just time for me to, you know, relax and reset in terms of the entire trip, just because it's like, I've been the last three trips I was out internationally, and I already told you I was having in Guatemala with the food poisoning stuff, and then I was just trying to nurse myself back to health. So like, this trip it kind of like helped me regain equilibrium. So I was like, yes. Arizona was really fun. I loved it a lot. I would definitely go back. I would say my only thing between Arizona with Arizona and Las Vegas, the prices, they're not even rivaling New York City's prices. It's going above New York City prices. And I'm like even when I was going to like the few of the restaurants, like I was like, damn, I was like, it's not expensive like this in New York. Like, West Coast is on the up and up with the expenses. Like, I was like, what's going on? But pretty much the trip itself, really fun. I love that I was able to book things ahead of time. I think the only critique I really have for Arizona was I can reserve the hot air balloon ride, but it's like you can't pay for it at the time you're reserving it. You do it afterward. That right there was interesting. And then, like I said, my other critique when I'm on vacation is just people reading too deep into me being quiet. Like, I promise you I'm having a good time. But also it's exhausting to keep reminding people that I'm having a good time too. Like, I'm just chilling. I just want to see the scenery. The heat was manageable out there. Like I said, I felt like everybody kept saying I came at a good point out there. So I think that was like the 1 week before it got extremely, extremely hot out there. And yeah, and it was nice to take public transportation and see how things are going. Things weren't far, driving wise. Things were like 20 minutes. It was easy, and it was just nice to kind of like just see another place outside of New York within national borders. Yeah, like, I had fun. I would definitely go again. Las Vegas would most likely be a stopover, like one day, if I do decide to like go. Like, I wouldn't make Las Vegas like a full-on itinerary trip. I would have to fly over to Las Vegas from somewhere else. But yeah, Arizona and Las Vegas, that Magic Mike show, 10 out of 10. I loved it. Loved it so much. And even still, there's still so much to do, and I would definitely love to like go back, especially during their colder season. And that is all I got for trip points. So now that I am done pretty much explaining Arizona and Las Vegas, I'm just here to let y'all know that this is my season 2 mid-break. I know it's like I'm always like going on in between breaks. It's just life is jumping me. not in a bad way half the time. But it's just a lot of things are like coming up that requires my other attention, and I would definitely, it's just a break for now. I would definitely be back in the fall because I also have more events going on. I don't really have much events going on in summer, so kind of, yeah. But I would definitely be back in fall with, I think I have 2 to 3 more events this year, so I'm excited. And y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed pretty much what I have so far, and I will put, you know, season 2 in a playlist similar to like season 1. And if you still rocking with me, listen, I'll be back in fall. It's just a quick break to get my life together. But yeah, this is like all I got. You can also catch up with me on my website, my Instagram, Natasha the Muse. From my website, natashathemuse.info, and I pretty much like keep things like updated there. Instagram, for the most part, I keep it updated, but I also might be taking just a general social media break, like I said, because I have other things to do that just requires my attention to be elsewhere. So like content creation, still love to do it, but it's like I know it's not gonna be my focus. But yeah, so yeah, enjoy. Oh, and if you're looking for more itineraries, like I said, they're sitting on my website, natashathemuse.info again. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So love, peace, and hair grease. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple racks, watch his ass get thicker. Tricking on licking, I'm looking at your nigga. If it's money right, he can eat it like a